Hey, it's Cooper McCauley here, but you can just call me Coop, and this is my personal introduction video to let you know a little bit more about who I am and what I like to do. So as you already know, my name is Cooper McCauley, and I'm currently a sophomore at Texas Wesleyan University studying computer information systems as my major. And probably the biggest hobby I would have to say for me personally is being a gamer. I've been a gamer my whole life. As long as I can remember, I've been playing video games. From being on console to then going to PC, it's something that's been a staple, part of my life forever. And two games I'm really into right now would have to be Cyberpunk 2077 and Baldur's Gate 3. Both games I highly recommend if you haven't played them, especially if you're into RPGs. Considering Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year last year, I think it's a safe bet that it'll be pretty good and you'll enjoy it. Now, another big hobby of mine and interest that I have would definitely be watching and playing sports. I played basketball my whole life, and I even played it collegiately at Texas Wesleyan until some complications arose where I had to stop playing. But I also love watching football. I played a little bit of football when I was younger, but I was never good at it, and I always was better at basketball anyway, so I stuck with that. But I still love watching football. And I'm a huge Denver sports fan because that's where I was born and raised, was Denver, until I moved to Texas when I was about 7 or 8. And as you can see with my shirt, Denver Nuggets, when they won the NBA championship this past year, I was actually at one of the games. And it was the game we lost, but it didn't matter because we got that right there. First time in team history, and that was probably one of the most excited times of my life, sitting on the couch that's over to my right, watching it on TV, and just absolutely losing it. It was probably one of my best core memories that I have and will have for a long time. Other interests and hobbies that I have include working out and lifting, watching TV shows and movies, especially with my dad. When I was younger, we used to do that all the time. Now it's a bit harder, but we still get to do those whenever some movies that we both like come out, as well as cleaning. Yes, cleaning the house, cleaning the car, anything. I really find cleaning therapeutic, and it's something that I really enjoy doing. Now, being a sophomore in college and going into my second semester as a sophomore, I definitely have some goals not only for this semester, but for my future as well. And specifically, the biggest goal I have for this semester in college is to get all A's in my classes again. Now, I know that's very cliche and easy thing to say, but it holds a lot more value to me personally because I've always been not good at school. And this last semester, I really focused and was able to get on the dean's list, getting all A's. And it was an accomplishment that made me feel really, really good. And I wanted to do that again this semester and make it a trend and a habit rather than just a one-time, one-off. Now, some goals for the future I have would definitely be to graduate and to eventually try and get my master's in business association so I can be fully prepared when going to get a job. And that's the other goal I have for the future is in 5 to 10 years, I want to see myself getting a job, getting settled in. Hopefully I'm still with my girlfriend who I have today. And I really hope that in that time period, I'll be looking up in life and just getting started in the real world, as you want to call it, and really creating a life path for myself. Now, although making content like this video has been a joy and super fun, I'm not doing it just because I wanted to. I'm taking a class called Content Creation and Esports, and we're having to make these videos like a personal intro to talk about and learn more about content creation. And that was really the main reason why I wanted to take this class, was because when my advisor told me about it, it was something that I really found interesting and wanted to know more about. And that's really the main reason why I decided to take content creation and esports. On the topic of content creation and content, some of the types of content that I really enjoy are informative and funny YouTube shorts and Instagram reels. I just really love the short form content, especially the informative ones that I can get something that I didn't know in 6 or 30 seconds rather than a 5 to 10 minute video that I don't want to watch all the way through. And the other types of content I really do like are game tutorials and gameplays on YouTube. So maybe it's talking about how to beat a boss in a particular game. I really love watching that kind of content. Now, one cool little interesting fact about me before I end the video is that even though I was born and raised in the US, I'm a dual citizen in the US and the UK because my dad and his side of the family are all British. So when I was older, I was able to get a dual citizenship, which means I can go over there, live and work there with no visas required because I'm basically a citizen. And that's it. I'm Cooper McCauley, but like I said, you can call me Coop, and that was my personal intro.